Today is battery day. I need to get to that battery over there for the solar system, so I'm going to have to move the cart. So let's get some air in the tires here. Oh, great. It's off the wheel. So much for that. Alright, we got to fix a blowout here I had on my boots. And yeah, I've been patching on these for years, but these are the boots I use for digging trenches and that kind of stuff. So this is how I do it. I do one under here like that. I'll usually do about 3 like that, and then I'll go around the ends. So I'll have a cross here like that, and then I'll do one more. We don't want to waste it. The stuff will just wear off after a while. We'll do one at an angle right there, and then I'll go around. Should we do this one too? Yeah, we're going to do both. Can't find these boots in black anymore. It's another reason why. These are good riding boots. But why tear up my other boots when these are still good? Would you go out in public in boots like this is the question. I will. And I have done it. People really don't mess with you when you're walking around with boots like this. You don't get anybody messing with you when you're walking around with boots like this. They're like, oh man, that dude's hard. Let's see if this light helps. Does that help any? Alright, and then I do this number right here to keep it from the end. Should have grabbed it a little further back. And you don't want it too tight, because then your foot feels restricted. And that's good right there. You don't need to go any further. What you're doing is you're just trying to stop the tape from peeling up on the bottom. So that's a good fix there. Look, just like new, and it looks good. Look at that. And then we'll do the other one, and we're ready to work today. So I got the new chest mount that I'm testing and tuning here. And I'm fighting off mosquitoes. There's the mosquito, there's the zapper. I missed him. Yeah, the mosquitoes are even coming out earlier in the day now. So that's not cool. See, that's good. We don't want to waste too much of our duct tape, because we'll do this again probably in another couple of weeks, depending on how much I wear these. So like brand new, look at that. So that's what you do. What happens with these boots is the sole will peel back. And yeah, and I'm hard on these, by the way. These are really good boots. These things have seen some miles. These are Wolverines. I got these at Academy. Yep. So I love these boots. So here we go. Let's do this. Battery day. So we got one lone battery over here. So I got a bad back. That's a 100-something pound battery. I'm not going to be bending down with it. So as long as I can get it out here, turn it up like this, and then pull it up like that. Boy, that's heavy. And then swing her over here and set her on my ramp. And let her slide on down. And there's your dinner or your breakfast. And now we got our battery. My back still hurts doing that. Yep, back injury from 1993. Was riding with somebody. They ran off the road, totaled the truck, and I'm paying for it every day now. All right, we need to build a little ramp to get the batteries up on the truck. I'm gonna design something a little bit better for lifting, like a homemade lift gate. So we're gonna run this over to the truck real quick and rig up something. I said real quick. This is what I came up with to move those batteries. And we're going to weigh them once we get them up there. We're going to weigh and see what I think they're over 100 pounds. They feel like they are, but maybe not. We need to get those batteries in here. So I used the ramps for the truck. And if you're not using Cat 5 cable, you're not doing it right. So there's the Cat 5 cable. And the board that I used yesterday for the jack, I grabbed that and the dolly. And now I should just be able to slide this up here and it should work like that. Look at that. Don't have to involve my back. Boom. It's in there. There we go. There's one. I'm going to put the weight over the wheel. We're going to do that times 6. This is the last one, so we're going to weigh it. This is how this works. Come over here. You hit the ramps. Let the momentum do the work for you. Boom. Hits the bump stop. Grab your Cat 5 cable. Run it here. And the other strap I used for the 65 Chevy fuel tank. So I wouldn't have had to use this Cat 5 cable if I'd have had my other green strap, but that's what's holding the fuel tank on 65 Chevy. So we got our scale here. We're going to try not to crack our scale. It's sitting on a cinder block, so that's nice and even. So all it takes is just a little bit of momentum, and now we're up here by the scale. And I'm going to tip it over like this. This is the only time I'm going to have to do some lifting here. So it says 99.4. It was 100 before I picked it back up a little bit. So it's 99.4. They're 100-pound batteries. Yeah, not good for my back. So that's how that works. We did 6 of them. That's 600 pounds in there. All right, we got all 7 batteries now. We got another one for a core. And let's do this. Let's go battery shopping. I needed to take a picture of this battery. This is my solar battery. And I knew there was going to be a wasp nest in here, but look at that sucker. Can you see it? Here, I'll slowly pull it up here. Right there. So I'm going to slowly put that back down on top of the battery. And I want to do this without getting bit. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but there we go. Pulled that off. So far all the wasps I've been messing with, they don't really seem to bite you if they know that you have the right intentions. So that's probably what that's about. And we're going to put this right here so the wind doesn't blow it off. Now I got a picture of that. And that's the battery that runs the back part of the house. All right, here we go. We're going to take the Dodge to go exchange these batteries. He was saying that I should be able to get $30 for each battery because they're the Group 31. So we're going to see. This is the only, well, the 80 model has AC. Let's hope it still works. So when I get it running, once the engine warms up, the first thing I'm going to do is cut on the AC, turn on the AC, and see if the AC still works in the old white Chevy. All right, let's see what we can come up with in here. We're at Jay's Tire and Auto. And to say that I'm exhausted would be an understatement. But I'm glad the real heavy stuff is done now. Just gonna walk back here like I own the place. And we'll see if we can find Jay. I don't see Jay.
You won't.
He's not here?
Nope.
Bummer. Well, it's bad timing. Jay's not here, and he told me to bring these by, so I'm not going to be able to exchange these today, so I'm going to have to go pay for a battery, so I'm just going to ever so gently set these things right down there. And I guess I'm going to call Jay. This thing's not light. Oh, they are 100 pounds exactly. I just hope I don't put them in the way. Stack them up here a little bit. But it should be $180 worth of exchange, not including that one.
Those batteries look light.
They're 100 pounds each. Exactly 100 pounds. Yep. Yes, they are heavy. All right, one more. I slid that one in there too far. All right. So I'm going to call Jay next. Tell him what's up. And last one. You don't want to drop that on your toe. So there we go. 30 bucks each is what he said. All right, so here's what I came up with. Jay's not here, so I'm gonna have to pay for this battery like a normal peasant. I was gonna exchange the other ones, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So this is a Group 24 deep cycle marine battery. It's got the double post that I need, and it's what's the cranking amps on this thing? So it's like 690. It's got a reserve of 140. It's an 81 amp hour battery. So it's a good battery. It's going to go in the 80 model Chevy, and it's got a good date code on it. Well, because I haven't lifted enough today, I'm going to bring the core in. This puppy's heavy. Oh yeah, so that one's probably, I don't know, 70 pounds at least. Yeah, this is bigger than a Group 24. It's almost as big as a Group 31, but my back can really feel this. And yeah, not happy time at all. So Jay used to have huge aquariums. They were along that wall right there and along here. I'm talking big. And now he's got something that's a little bit more manageable. And they were saltwater too. And we are at Jay's Tire and Automotive. I'll show you the sign here in a second. All right, so the battery came out to how much?
121.43.
121.43. So it's not bad. That's my copy. Do I need to press anything?
Yes, got you right here.
So yeah, that's a good battery. It's interstate. It's a deep cycle. It's got both of the posts I need. It'll be perfect.
Thanks, Mike.
Rock and roll. Appreciate it. Thanks. So I need to put this core in the back, and we'll be good to go. And this sucker is heavy. Oh, I've been lifting batteries all day. And of course there's stuff in the way. It's not going to be easy. I'll set it down right there for now, and then I'll move it over here in a second. So here's our new battery. This one's not as heavy. It's still a deep cycle, and it's got the double post, so I can put inverter connections a lot easier on there instead of making some kind of adapter. So it'll be good. I think I'm gonna drop this off at the house, and then I'm gonna go to Walmart and look for a marine fuel cell. There, I bought the last and only one there they had to put in the 80 model. And I don't know if we're gonna work on it today because it's mosquito time, and I had enough mosquito biting yesterday. So it'll probably be tomorrow until we get the old 80 model fired up. But I'll have the battery on charge all night for sure. I think we're gonna take the Suburban to Walmart. So we're gonna drop this battery off. I'm gonna put it on charge, check the voltage on it, see how she's doing. We'll put it right up here, and I'll put it on charge, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, we're gonna take the Suburban. I'm gonna make sure the tires have 60 PSI in them. I might put 70 in there. All right, I'm gonna check the voltage before I put it on the charge. And just kind of let me know what kind of shape. Help if I turn the meter on. We're at 12.5, so that's pretty much discharged battery. So we're gonna bring it back to life. Even though it's brand new, it needs to have some charging. All right, let's do this. This is back when you had to use a key for your door and a separate key than your ignition key. So they still had a separate lock key. It's a long way up. And I just grab on the, put my leg here and grab at the top there, and we are in. Let's see if she wants to go to Walmart. So far, so good. What's our battery voltage? 14 volts. No AC, but we got some fan action. All right. We made it. So we're going to look for a marine fuel cell, gas tank, and what else? The quick disconnects. I'm gonna look for eggs again. They've been out, and whatever else. Maybe I need a short extension cord. So we're gonna look for all those things. It's a long way down. Oh, yeah. This is one of my favorite spots. It's good for pictures. That's a good shot for a picture. So it looks like they're never going to get the fuel cell back in, so I'm going to have to order it. And it's right over there somewhere, I think. And this is the quick disconnect, and they're out of those still. And there's not one hiding anywhere down here, so we'll move on to let's go look for eggs maybe. So I'm always needing switches, so we're going to get a couple of these EverStart. Yeah, I'm sure it's all made in China. Yep. China. Well, it's not like I'm gonna use it for something that mission critical. So I was looking at the stuff that's hanging up here. Like this says phone holder, and it's a charger. This one says CD slot mount, and it's a charger. So, yeah. Is the price correct? I'll have to check on that. Now this is upgrade. This is a knockdown. So this is where you come off your speaker, high level voltage, and it knocks it down to the low level RCA. But what's cool about this one is it has a knob in it for a subwoofer. So you can control the volume to your sub amp. That's a cool upgrade. So yeah, it's got a volume knob there. So you do your tweaking with your gains initially when you tune it, and then you tune it, and then you can control the overall volume with the it would be cool if it had a crossover built into it, and it doesn't say for adding subwoofer system to any car. I don't know if it's got a crossover built into it, so I'm going to read the features. Didn't have a crossover that I could read in there. So still no grease. I don't know if you know about the grease shortage, but it's been for what, 3 months? I'm glad I stocked up when I did. They don't sell WD-40 by the gallon. It's like $5.88 for this. So I'm gonna order it online to save a little money on that and just put it in a spray bottle. But yeah, I used to get it by the gallon somewhere, and I don't remember where. And it's 23 bucks by the gallon, so 23 bucks for a gallon of WD-40. So they lock up the paint because people are huffing it or something, is what I hear.
I want to say that is the reason.
That's crazy.
Did you want to check out back here?
You can hold them if you need to. And I need some semi-gloss on the white toucans.
And that was it?
So you'll hold them for me?
Yep.
All right, thanks. And this is the cheapest one I could find, so I know it works. I just need the top mount. I took one out of the box. I'll probably just get 2 of these. That way, I opened the box already. So I just need that for more dailies. Now that I'm doing dailies, I need more tripod mounts and selfie stick kind of stuff. So that should work pretty good. Still no eggs. And every time I come over here, there's less and less eggs. Yeah, there's eggs, but these are not the good eggs. I'm looking for the Vitality eggs. So, it's not looking promising for the Vitality eggs. Let's go see if they have peanut butter. Yep, this is the best peanut butter that I found. This Smucker's Organic. So we'll get a couple of those. Always like to check the date code. This is May 26 of 2003. Always like to see if there's any stuff that's got 2004 on it. Or 2004. You know what I mean. 2024. All right, that's good enough. Those are May's, April, May. So both of these are May. Oh, that one's April. We'll get a May. There we go. So these both should be May's. Yep, we're good to go. I bet that TV has a nice picture. So it's the 2022 model, 50-inch. It says real 4K, AI, whatever thin Q means, but not a bad price. You know, you're paying for the LG, but I like the TCL TVs. That's an all-around good TV for the price. Here you can get you a 65-inch for 500 bucks. And then you can get you a Samsung for 50-inch for 378. This is the brand I buy, this TCL. Just make sure it's at least 1080p if you're getting one of these smaller ones. It's really hard to find the specs, but I always look for 4K for the most part. Paint time.
Your total is 6377.
So I'm just looking for a skull head to put in the Suburban. These are too big. But just the head, one about this size is 34 bucks. I'm looking for something that's like $1. Yeah, not much to select from when it comes to skull heads. All right, we'll see what kind of looks I get walking through here with this. You too. Not too bad. It's a cool looking sun. It's a little easier to get in the truck when you park beside the curb thing like this. Just makes it that much easier. Gives you a little bit of an advantage. So we got some black touch-up paint, some white paint to stop the rust on the Chevy, some black paint, some gloss. We got let me restart. We got white semi-gloss, and then we got high gloss for this truck. So that's what we got. So it's not distorting, it's just the truck vibrating. It's distorting the speaker, but the bass is very clean. Look at those clouds right there. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. what's vibrating. It's top metal bar that goes across the cab up there. The system is not distorting, trust me. Stuff rattling in this truck. Like I said, the system is not distorting. The microphone makes it sound like it's distorting, and the top of the cab is vibrating pretty bad. I need to spray some kind of caulking in there, or insulation foam, expansion foam, to stop the vibration. That just started about 2 weeks ago, but I've been jamming it pretty hard. So I broke something loose. Well, I guess that's good and bad news. I was thinking it was the door, because when I would bang on the door, it would make that rattling noise. But when I grabbed the box and I started listening closer, it's really hard to find stuff like that because the bass is hitting so hard, you can't tell where all the sound is coming from. And the back of the box is vibrating and loose, so I'm gonna have to fix that eventually. But it definitely has a harsh sound. It adds to the intensity of the bass, that's for sure. But yeah, like I said, it's not distorting, it's just vibrating. So we got our battery charging. We'll put the battery in tomorrow. Let's check the voltage real quick, and we'll probably call it a night. So let's see what our voltage is. It's been charging since we've been gone. So we got 13.8, we're getting close. So I want that sucker to be at 14.2, but we'll leave it on charge all night because when that's flashing, that means it's still charging. So, well, if you could like, share, subscribe. Like I said on the last video, the only way I really have to communicate with everybody is through the comments, and I read every comment and I give them thumbs up and I respond to the comments. And the YouTube channel is I'm doing my best to do dailies like this, the uploads, and I've rigged this up today. This is a chest mount for a Gopro type camera, so it doesn't work for a cell phone. You have to do different adapters. So this is a Amcrest surveillance camera mount, and this is a top of a selfie stick mount. So yeah, this is what I look like going into Walmart with the phone on here. And people were kind of looking at me funny. I guess there's not that many people running around with phones on their chest. And it kind of says, look at me. I'm going to paint this black so it's not so obnoxious, but or I could just paint it a brighter color. But again, like, share, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please do. I'm trying to get the view counts up on my channel. I'm probably going to start a Patreon. The fact that I'm doing daily uploads now, that's a lot more work. So yeah, I spend, I'm up till 3 o'clock in the morning editing videos on the phone in bed. So I still have to work tonight for the radio station and do my normal stuff around the house, and then edit this video and get it uploaded. So it's a lot of work to do these daily uploads, but I'll get better at it. And again, shout out to We the People, Jared Allen, Loud Red, and a couple of new names that are commenting on the channel. So I'm going to do my best to give you shout outs, anybody that comments under the videos. And if I'm leaving you out, don't be mad. I'm just off the top of my head, that's the ones I remember reading. So it's We the People, Jared Allen, Loud Red, and then a couple of other people. Patriot Operator, Classic Car Travelers commented on a couple of videos, and a few other ones I can't remember. Left some long stuff about JB Weld. Yeah, I know about JB Weld. I should have got some at Walmart. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, I could have used JB Weld on the compressor, but I didn't have any. So I want to use what I got here. So love you all. And tomorrow, that thing might be running. The white Chevy right behind me. So let's hope. And then we're going to park it right here, and I'm going to start working on it. It's going to go right here. Let's hope it's right here tomorrow. I got to fix the brakes and whatever, and the fuel system. I got to go through this. I'm going to take both tanks out, and I'm going to do exactly what I did with this tank. It's going to sit there and do nothing. I'll make an instrument out of it. So I might have 3 tanks, so we'll have 3 drums. And I'm letting this thing soak right now with water in it to kind of get the smell out. So we're going to take the tanks out of that truck. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I'll fix the brakes first, then I'll take the tanks out. We're going to put a fuel cell in it, and we might convert the truck to propane. So it might be a dual propane slash gas. I'm going to put a marine fuel cell just like I did the 65 Chevy. Love you all.
Ooh, we headed for the dance floor. This ain't no two-step. This ain't no boogaloo. This ain't no disco. All I wanna do is skank. Across Texas, I wanna skank. Across Texas, skank. Across Texas with you.